This experiment is going to build on what we already learned about the sugar water solution and salt water solution when we tried to float that egg. I'm going to make sugar water solutions in all 5 of these cups, but I'm going to make them different strengths. In this cup, I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of sugar. This one I'll put in 2, 3, 4, and 5 tablespoons of sugar in this last one. I'm going to measure them all out like so, but I'm going to skip ahead a little bit so you don't have to watch me put sugar into all of these cups. Okay, I have filled these with the sugar like I said that I would. This one has 5 tablespoons in it. It has a lot. I also have some water that I just heated up in my electric kettle. It's not boiling, but it boiled a few minutes ago. It's pretty hot. And I'm going to put the same amount of water into each cup, and 3 tablespoons. So 3 tablespoons in this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I have a little measuring cup that I'm going to use right here for the job. There. Now each one of them has 3 tablespoons of water. I'm going to grab something to stir them with, and I'm going to stir them all up until they're as mixed together as I can get them. Okay, I have stirred these up, and you can see that the sugar is pretty much dissolved in everything but this last one that has 5 tablespoons of sugar for 3 tablespoons of water. I'm probably not going to be able to get it to dissolve much more than this. That's okay. Now, I'm going to take some food coloring. I'm going to add some food coloring to each one of these. I'm going to start with 2 drops, actually 1 drop of red in this one. I'm going to make orange in this one, which is going to be red and yellow. And now I'm going to make this one yellow. I'm going to make this one over here green. And I'm going to make this one at the end blue, and I'm going to put 2 drops of food coloring in because the sugar is so saturated in there. I think I need 2. 1, 2. Now I'm going to stir all of these up. I'll start with the yellow one so I don't change the color too much. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? I feel like we're dyeing Easter eggs. There's a nice orange that honestly reminds me of orange drink. Please don't drink it. I guess it won't hurt you, but it won't taste very good either. There's a nice red. Can you see the difference between the orange and the red? Maybe I'll put 1 more drop of red food coloring in the red one. There. All right, there's red. Here's green. All right, and here's blue. This is, again, our super saturated one. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all these into the same cup, but I'm going to pour them in very carefully. And you'll see why in just a minute. I'm also going to use a spoon to help me pour more gently. Here's my cup that I'm going to add them all to. We're going to start with the blue, and with the blue it doesn't matter, it's the bottom one. I'm just going to dump the whole darn thing in, just like that. Here's my blue layer. Now I'm going to pour my green layer in on top of it. I'm going to use my spoon to kind of slow down the liquid as it falls, and that should allow it. Is it working?
It worked.
Did it work? Well, kinda, yeah. I think the next one will be better. I'm gonna learn as I go. Here's the yellow. Gently, gently. Did it work?
No. There might be a thin layer. But
Okay, well, we'll see. And then here's the orange.
top layer is brown with the
And here's the red.
I think this needs.
And now, let's adjust the light to make it a little easier to see. But can you see? Are there layers to it?
There's 3.
There should be red at the top, fading down through a yellowish to green to blue at the bottom. And you know, it didn't work perfectly. It looks like my red and my yellow and my orange all got kind of mucked together, but that's okay. The reason we have the layers starting down at the bottom and moving up to the top is because the sugar solution is more saturated at the bottom and wants to sink more than the stuff that has less sugar in it and the stuff that has the least sugar in it up here. Pretty cool. I recommend you try it at home. This is a neat effect too, isn't it? Look at that as the light shines through. We have kind of a rainbow.